Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at teams that do not require XL candies. So I do actually pick Nidoqueen for about 2 battles because I start tilting and I kind of forget that I'm doing no XLs. But other than that, we're going to take a look at non-XLs. We're also going to be swapping out one of them, which is going to be the Tangrowth here, for a Venusaur down the line. So we'll take a look. So Shadow Charizard is going to be the highlight, although we're going to be using Giratina Origin form as well as this Tangrowth here. I love Tangrowth. We've highlighted this in the past, and it's just amazing because of that Rock Slide, as well as Power Whip being very strong. Rock Slide giving you coverage up against those potential flyers or even a fire type. Giratina is just going to be holding it down and, get a little bit of coverage for potential water weakness, as well as other things here. Now, if you don't have a Charizard with Blast Burn, I know a lot of people have that, but say you don't have it, and maybe you don't even have a Shadow. You can go regular Charizard, and if you don't have a Charizard, or maybe you want something else, another option, you can use Typhlosion, I suppose. That can also help you out. This is going to be in the Remix Cup. All right, so with that said, let's see what we have going on here. Like usual, I can go on and on, but let's just get into it and see what we have up against Galarian Stunfisk. So, yeah, we got to look out for that Rock Slide. It will one-shot us, so we're going to have to simply shield both of them up and hope they don't get to a third one here. Beautiful, farming all the way down. Shieldless at this point, but we're loaded up on energy. So we're going to go ahead and go straight for the Blast Burn. This does so much damage. It's absolutely amazing, and I love this Charizard. Now, before I did actually have the Dragon Breath on it, I've used a few Leak TMs on it, and I actually took it away. I put Fire Spin on it because the matchups it was giving me in the past when I was using Dragon Breath were simply not good. But then as soon as I took it off, I was getting matchups where I needed it. Go figure. So anyways, into the next battle. We're leading with Charizard. We're going to swap it out, and I want you to see how the algorithm is absolutely real, and it is so crazy. When we do switch it up, you'll see what we're going to be catching in the lead when we start off with the Grass type. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Tangrowth to, I wasn't really necessarily trying to catch. They threw their energy, which did a Psychic, which wasn't really that much. Excellent. But I just wanted to swap. So here you go with the Rock Slide. Let's see what we have. This is a perfect example for Tangrowth in the Rock Slide situation. So no shields. They have pretty much full health. This is a bad matchup otherwise. But with Rock Slide, bingo, you're out of here with that fire. Now, I know it's fire and flying, so it's going to be extra weak, but point proven. So they're going to be coming in with Gliscor and farming us down with that quick flying move and building up some energy and getting a little bit nervous because they do have Night Slash. It's not going to get stabbed, but we're still going to be weak to it with our Giratina. All right, so we're gonna let it go through. We have no shields. All right, so we're just gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. Oh, and they caught it with their Umbreon. That was very clever. So we're gonna go ahead and throw in our Charizard and just go for the Blast Burn. Let's see the damage. Take it out. Let's get it. Let's go. So they're going to be kind of forced to just pretty much go Night Slashes here. And I'm just hoping they don't get any sort of boost. All right. And I kind of thought to myself, I lost. I screwed up. I should have hit Dragon Claw. But we survive and we get it. Charizard, I love you, buddy. Let's go. Always one of the best Pokemon designs ever made. All right. So we're going to go in here with Giratina. And again, I'm just hoping I survive another Night Slash. No boost yet. Fantastic. Can we get to a Shadow Claw? Beautiful. We're able to, and we're going to take the win here. So that was a close battle. Team is holding it down. Tangrowth, as you've seen, taking out those Charizards. All right, into the next battle. If you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. I really appreciate it. And we're met with a Mewtwo here. Okay, let's get it. I guess we have to look out for Rock Slide. But I'm not too concerned about that. It's basically Side Strike and we're out of here anyways at this point with all that confusion damage, and that's what they're going to go for. And we're going to go ahead and shield up and farm down. Fantastic, and we're loaded up on energy. Down a shield, but we do win the swap. They're coming in with a Sylveon, which leads me to believe that there's something in the back potentially weak to Charizard. So I do believe wow, I'm not swapping. Okay, we're just going to go for the bait. And just go down with the ship. Okay, I suppose that works. And we have Giratina. Does not want to see that unless we have a Shadow Ball ready, which that's not the case. We're going to go with the Tangrowth. They're going for Side Shock and swapping into an Escavalier. This is a good matchup for the Giratina. Drill runs neutral damage. We resist the counter. We resist the Mega Horn. They go for it because technically that's what they would want to do when shields are down. Do the most damage as possible before they do get taken out here. I don't know if they could have made it to 2 drill runs there, but nonetheless, we're winning that matchup. as expected, and then they back out. We take the win. All right, into the next battle. What are we going to see for the lead? Another Mewtwo. This was just happening. I know it's pretty crazy. I figure it was because Mewtwo's a popular Pokemon, a good lead in general, but because we have the Giratina in the back with the Ghost moves, that's going to be super effective to it. So it's kind of doing that whole algorithm thing. Take it or leave it. If you don't believe it, I don't care. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and shield that up as a Rock Slide here, and we're getting to a Blast Burn. If they want to double shield this, that's great. We're going to come in with our Giratina and farm down. Okay, sounds good. And then we're going to immediately swap because we don't want them to start building up energy and have the energy advantage. So we're going into Giratina. They're bringing in the Yveltal. And it has Hurricane. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and shield this up. And Dragon Pulse. Yeah, we are running that because I don't want to get stuck up against a Dark type or a normal type. It's such a horrible thing to be, like a position to be in. So that's what we're doing. They're coming in with a Chestnut and resisting the quick move. So that's good. We don't have to worry about them farming us down. But we still do kind of have to worry about them farming up a bunch of energy now. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Tangrowth and just absorb what they're going to throw at us. Not very effective. Energy Ball, fantastic. They're farming up some more, and I'm assuming Superpower, right? That's what you would want. I know. We go... Rock Slide ain't going to cut it, unfortunately. So they're going to be able to get off a Superpower on us here. Swapping into their Mewtwo. Can we get to a charge move? Now, this was, I do believe, our winning scenario for them throwing their energy here. Both of our Pokemon are about to faint out. I don't even know if we win this one. I think it's very close. So they're throwing the Rock Slide here. Okay. Coming in with Charizard. Can we farm down? Oh, no. Never mind. We lose. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent. Oh, it's this one. I wanted to include this one because they gave, they reached out to me. They weren't like acting like an idiot. So, yeah, Rock Slide to the face, and I say, oh, well, I'm done, and I back out. So Pangoro taking the win. I was a little tilted on that one. Next battle, we're met with a Scrafty here, and we resist fighting, but foul play is going to hurt, so we do need to look out for that. I do believe we're just going to let it go. So they've shielded up our Blast Burn. Not the best. Figured that was going to happen. It's our own fault for not baiting, but we have to take that risk going for the foul play, pretty much putting us within counter range. They're swapping to take us out, and at that point, they probably were feeling pretty stinking good about themselves. Hey, I would too. Whenever we do it, we get all excited, right? Yeah. So I don't blame them there. Very nice. Snipe. I was calling it clipping. I didn't know there was a designated name for that. I thought sniping was like getting people while they were streaming and countering their team. I didn't know there was like a double definition. So, hey, you better say the correct phrase for things or you will be put in your place. I'm joking, obviously. Anyways, we have a Crobat back here. Unfortunately, not getting to the Rock Slide. That sucks. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Giratina. We still have 2 shields. So at this point, what it's going to be is we're shielding up everything. I figure they're going to go double poison. Actually, no, we're not. I take that back. All right, so we shielded up the first one. So they lowered our defense. So we're taking more damage from that quick move. And now we have to make the correct call. We have to let this go. Good call. We called it not very effective Poison Fang. Fantastic. So now we win. We're simply going to shield this up. Go Shadow Ball. I'm just going to throw the Shadow Ball. I guess I could have quick moved down, but whatever. We're taking the win. Let's go. And we continue on. Let's see what we're going to be met with here. This time, Charizard. Oh, bad lead. That's good. Let's see if we can pull out of this situation here. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Tangrowth. They're swapping into Toxicroak. So if you're thinking this is a really bad situation, look at the damage. That's not bad. Okay. One more of those and they're pretty much out of here, I think, with like a couple more quick moves and it will be. So we're shielding up the first one. It is a Mud Bomb bait. We are resisting the ground type move. So nice bait. Obviously a Sludge Bomb will take us out. Now I figured that was going to happen. And what the game plan was going to be was to have them use their energy. Perfect. They used up all their energy now. Great. And now we're just going to go in here with our Giratina and farm down. If they want to hit us with Mud Bomb, fine. Be my guest. I figure they didn't want to get farmed all the way down, so they're going to swap, and now we're in a good position. We're getting their last shield here, and now we have to make the call ourselves. Are they going to Bubble Beam us, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, good call. Okay, so are we going to beat them to another Shadow Ball? I think so. This is going to KO. Toxicroak can't Sludge Bomb us. I mean, it can, but it's not very effective. it can Mud Bomb us, but they have a Umbreon in the back. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Charizard and start building up that energy momentum. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bad position here. Figured they were going to swap into Toxicroak at some point to catch. And we're not going to... we're not going to shield. We have no choice. Mud Bomb. Okay, that's it. We win. Charizard, let's go, buddy. This is the power of it. Umbreon, level 50. Charizard doesn't care. A couple of Blast Burns will take care of pretty much almost everything. Okay, I know you're going to leave a comment saying, well, I know there's other things that can survive it, but I'm just saying Blast Burn's amazing. So here you go with the Tangrowth lead. First time I swapped it in the front, we have a freaking Pidgeot. Are you kidding me? I wasn't seeing any Pidgeot leads, and now we're going to see it? Oh, I bet. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta love this crap. So Giratina doesn't really want to see a Pidgeot either. And this is another reason why we have Dragon Pulse, because of these normal types. So they're taking us out, unfortunately not getting to a Rock Slide. In comes Charizard, and I'm expecting them to go for a Feather Dance here. And they do. We shield it up anyways because we want to preserve the health, going for a Blast Burn here. You lowered my attack and you're still going to shield. What's up with people double shielding the Pidgeots? It's really starting to get on my nerves. Or is it? Keep doing it. Let's see what happens. So they're debuffing us again. We have been debuffed 4 times at this point because it's twice for every Feather Dance. Down goes the Pidgeot, and we are going to have to rely on our Giratina. They have a Stunfisk back there. How's this going to play out? We could survive an Earthquake, but it's not going to be leaving us with much health. Figured I was going to lose this battle, but let's play it out into the bitter end. Let's just see what they got in the back. Going for that Earthquake. All right, it's doing some good damage, but we're still holding on pretty nicely. They're swapping into a Garchomp, a Machamp right at the perfect time for us here. And folks, you want to see some clutchness here? Watch this. We swap to catch this Rock Slide. Yeah, let's get it. All right, so we basically have won. I was just hoping they don't quick move us down. We're able to get to the Shadow Ball, and this is a GG. I certainly thought we were going to lose this, and we win with 1 HP on the Giratina. Let's go. The power of catching, folks. Let's get, and another Pidgeot. There you go. This was literally the second battle with Tangrowth, okay? I kid you not. And now you see why I got tilted and went with Nidoqueen a few times here. All right, so what do we do? Let this go? Yeah, watch this, though. This is absolutely hilarious. We're going to get to another Rock Slide here. And let's see if we can get a shield. We got 2. We didn't get 2. We got 1 shield out of them. But still, that's pretty good. And we didn't have to shield up at all. And watch this situation. I'm figuring Feather Dance, Brave Bird, Energy on the Charizard. And at this point, I really wanted to hit that back out. But as soon as I saw them come in with the Machamp, I was thinking, you know, got a little hope here. And they let it go. So we're letting this go. And I'm wondering, what's in the back? Okay, Cross Chop, Poliwrath. So we see a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's not just a small light. It's a pretty big one. We're almost there, actually. And it wasn't even too bad of a hike. We ran into a few bats in this cave. But hey, it happens when you go in caves sometimes, I guess. You just swat them away and then you keep on trucking through the cave and you might make it. What the heck am I talking about? All right, so they're going for Scold. I don't know if they're trying to trick me to feel comfortable to just ease up. And then they'll hit us with an Ice Punch, but I think they have Scold and Dynamic Punch. So we take the win there. Look like a loss. Into the next battle. Let's see, Mewtwo. Okay, finally, we're back to the norm here. This is acceptable. And I figured since we have the Charizard in the back, the Mewtwo has probably Rock Slide. We'll have to see. Let's see. They're not going for it, obviously, right here. They're going to go for a Side Strike. That's a standard move on our Mewtwo, right? Okay, so at this point, we're looking pretty good. We're getting to another Power Whip, which is amazing. And we're getting a shield out of them. Beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. Now they're going to take us out. And I don't know what we come in here and farm. Giratina? Okay. So let's see. Do they get to a Rock Slide? Were we correct about that? Let's see. Side Strike. Okay, no Rock Slide. Maybe they have it. They just did not reveal it. Anyways, they're bringing in a Lapras, and this is a troublesome Pokemon for the team. Can be. We got things to combat it. Blast Burn's going to do a lot of damage. Power Whip's going to be super effective in doing a ton of damage as well. All right, so the Surf. Okay. We're going for the I think this is a loss. We can't outpace this. There's no stinking way. Yeah, Surf's going to take us out here. It was a good try, but you can't win them all. Down goes Charizard, and I back out because tilty. Anyways, into the next battle, we're met with a Pidgeot when I switch to Giratina lead. Now, we can't say too much because we've been seeing a lot of Pidgeot leads, but go figure, a normal type. And this is where I was tilting, and you could imagine all these hard counter leads, and then I swap another one, and now this is not the XL, so this portion of the video is excluded because this Nidoqueen is certainly an XL, right? What other poisons could you go with? I was trying to figure it out. There's a few. You could go Crobat, I suppose. That's not an XL. Still doing kind of the job of the Nidoqueen. It's going to be weak to rocks as opposed to resisting it on the Nidoqueen, but anyway, we have the Umbreon in here. We make a simultaneous swap. It was just a coincidence. Those, it happens once in a while. It's pretty interesting. So we're letting that go through. Absolutely. They lowered our attack. They're expecting maybe Ghost move, so we're going to go ahead and go Dragon Pulse. Still doing a good amount. It's not leaving you completely vulnerable to normal types, as you can see here. So having Dragon Pulse may be something you want to consider. Okay, going for a Feather Dance, and we're able to get to another Dragon Pulse. This is not going to KO because, well, we have been debuffed for 4 stages. They're still shielding it up. Sounds good to me. Bringing in the Charizard. Going for the Dragon Claw immediately. I think we're going to get another shield out of them. People love to shield up their Pidgeots. You know why? I feel like it's because the Feather Dance gives them so many opportunities to lower the attack before they do go down, and it is going to be benefiting the next Pokemon that does come in. Since you lower the attack, shields almost are not necessary sometimes, right? So it makes sense that they're doing that. Up against the Umbreon, Charizard's going to do it again. Almost taking them out. Are you kidding me? Come on, they'll survive. Right? Bam! Oh, no, it was a close one. They still have the Pidgeot anyways. And good game. Into the next one, leading with the Giratina. Is Nidoqueen still on the team? All right, last battle with Nidoqueen. This is a great lead, though, because we do resist the poison. So, cool. So, a lot of people will like to go for the Poison Fang, and they go for the Earth Power right afterwards because you're going to obviously do more damage, right? So I just stated the obvious. All right, we're going to go for Shadow Ball here. That's the best bet. Less energy, and you're getting stabbed. It's a little bit better than Dragon Pulse. I'm going to go ahead and shield up this Earth Power. Figure they were going to go for that, so we've used the shield. We're swapping as soon as they bring in the Gramble. Don't you love it when you just have the hard counters? Not hard counter, lead. A good counter. It's a counter lead. And then the counter swap. This is what happens. Rock, paper, scissors. It has nothing to do with the person being unskilled. It has all to do with them being hard countered. Okay? So remember this, folks. If you get hard countered, it's really nothing to do with your skill being questioned. Sometimes you can play out of it, but sometimes it's just like, well, might as well hit back out. And I'm not encouraging you to back out if you get hard countered. Still try to pull off the win because it can happen. There's been so many battles where I had certain that I was going to lose. It was certain, but I pulled it off, right? So don't always back out. Next battle, another Nidoqueen, and our Nidoqueen is gone. So back to no XLs. And the Venusaur is on the team. Not Shadow, regular, Frenzy Plant, of course. You always want to run Venusaur with Frenzy Plant. It's period. So let's see what we have going for a Shadow Ball. No shield on either end yet. Okay. And I think this battle is a pretty interesting one because they continue to go for Poison Fang, and we use 2 shields. Yeah, we're going to double shield this on a double baited Poison Fang. Bet you they were laughing pretty hard when that happened. So I figured, okay, we're all in. And I wasn't even upset that they baited me again. I made the decision to do it, and, well, I screwed up. Or did I? So they're going to be bringing in the Ninetales. I didn't even see what type it was. I just immediately swapped into Venusaur without even thinking about it. We go for Frenzy Plant to get that last shield, and we will survive a Weather Ball. Because the Powder Snow is not there. It's not going to be adding up like the Charm is. The Charm is doing a lot of damage, but it's resisted, right? And it takes a while for them to even get to the charge move. Sludge Bomb, not enough to take out that XL Ninetales. We're going to wait for them to throw in the last Pokemon. Jellicent, great. We're going to go ahead and bring in Giratina, go Shadow Ball, and then I do believe swap into Charizard because it's going to take us a second to get to the next Shadow Ball, and they can start building up energy and really threaten us. And then Charizard as well, so I figured just bring in Charizard, let them do a little Bubble Beam, and we'll just go Dragon Claw, take them out, take the win, looking good. Shadow Charizard, putting in that work. Let's go. All right, fantastic. Into the next battle. What are we going to see for the lead? A Mewtwo. Fantastic. This is great. Finally, something good here. They're swapping into Gengar, and I figured, I'm going to double shield this thing again. Yeah, double shielding seems to be the way to go lately, right? Feels like everybody's double shielding everything in a situation where you think it's not good for them, but it ends up helping them win. So we're double shielding this thing, and the game plan now is to just farm down. Fine. Figure they're going to come back in here with Mewtwo and just counter us down. Confusion us down, but they come in with a Lapras. Interesting. And we're getting a shield and immediately swapping into our Venusaur here. And they're going to be catching a Frenzy Plant with their Mewtwo, which is fine to me. 2 Frenzy Plants will be taking this thing out with the additional Vine Whips, not just simply 2 Frenzy Plants, as you've seen. So 1, 2, and some Frenzy Plants, and we're good to go. And in comes the Lapras here. They're going to go for an Ice Beam. The question is, can Charizard make it to a Blast Burn before they hit the Surf? We will survive one Surf, right? Right? But we get to the Blast Burn. Let's go. Charizard, you're just a good old trusty Pokemon. Love it. Into the next one. What was your starter back in the day? If you grew up in the 90s and you had the original Red and Blue, or for anybody else who played the original games after the 90s, maybe you grew up at a later time and then played it then. What was your favorite starter? I love Charizard. Bulbasaur is where my heart is at, though. I always liked them all, to be honest with you, and there's different difficulty settings. Sorry, I'm stepping away from the commentary, but it is kind of a hidden secret. So let me see if I can remember this. Bulbasaur is easy because of the gym leaders. Squirtle is medium? Maybe. I think I always get it confused between Bulbasaur and Squirtle, which one's easy or medium. And then Charizard's hard, or Charmander's hard mode, because you're going up against those gym leaders, which are going to be super effective to you in the beginning. So am I just crazy, or is that the way it goes? Anyways, into the battle here. We're swapping when we see that Jellicent. Oh, this is the last one. This one made me a little nervous. I had to play this pretty much perfectly at this point, or I lose. Okay. So let's see what we have here. They got Flash Cannon. That doesn't do much at all. Mirror Shot, I mean. Not Flash Cannon. If they have Flash Cannon, it's probably a GG. Mirror Shot, and they don't get the debuff whatsoever. They throw this like 8 times. So our poison move's actually not going to really be very effective because of the steel typing, but it's our best option because the grass is going to be resisted by the grass and then the steel. So Sludge Bomb is what you want to do in this situation here. We need to stay alive. Plain and simple, I'm looking at that Charizard, I'm looking at my energy, we're swapping. They're bringing in Jellicent, we're going to go ahead and go Dragon Claw here. And I'm just like, how is this going to work? How are we going to actually do this? Oh, I remember. I know. We beat them in CMP. So the Venusaur is going to come in here, Frenzy Plant, bam! Always keep that in mind. Your CMP, if the shields are down, that's all you need. In comes this thing here, we have 1 shield left. You already know what it is, and that's why we couldn't shield up the Jellicent, because we would have been taken out just then. Anyways, if you did enjoy my video, give it a thumbs up. No XL Pokemon team still can work. You still can do things. You don't need XLs everywhere. Thank you for watching, and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!